Have you ever wondered what someone's body language really says about them? Can a glance, a gesture, or even a breath reveal hidden emotions and intentions? The truth is, our bodies speak louder than words, if you know how to listen. Today, we'll uncover powerful body language facts that will change how you see people forever. Welcome to Spin of Facts, where we decode the silent signals everyone sends but few truly understand. Eye contact. Eye contact is more than just looking. It's the unfiltered channel of truth and emotion. When someone holds your gaze steadily, it often signals confidence, interest, or honesty, while avoiding eye contact may hint at discomfort, deceit, or nervousness. Interestingly, people maintaining eye contact for about 60% of a conversation tend to be perceived as trustworthy and confident. Yet, too much staring can intimidate or alienate, especially across cultures where norms differ drastically. Micro-expressions in the eyes, like brief squints or rapid widening, reveal genuine feelings beneath the surface. Blinking patterns also offer clues. Excessive blinking can mean stress, while steady blinking signals calmness. Since eyes often betray what words conceal, learning to read their subtle signals can enhance your ability to detect sincerity, attraction, or anxiety, making every interaction more insightful and genuine. Mirroring. Mirroring happens when someone subconsciously copies your posture, gestures, or expressions, reflecting empathy, rapport, and mutual understanding. This silent synchronization activates mirror neurons in the brain, fostering trust and bonding. For instance, if you lean forward and the other person mimics this, it signals engagement. Mirroring appears frequently in friendships, romantic relationships, and effective negotiations. However, it can also be used manipulatively. Some may mirror deliberately to build false trust. Social hierarchy plays a role too. People tend to mirror those they admire or view as higher status. By noticing when mirroring occurs, you can detect genuine connection or possible manipulation. Being aware of mirroring helps you strengthen bonds and recognize when interactions feel authentic versus staged, making your social navigation sharper and more intuitive. Confidence or concealment. Posture broadcasts emotions and confidence without a single word. Standing or sitting upright with open shoulders usually signals self-assurance and authority, while slouched or closed postures often reflect insecurity, fear, or sadness. Power poses, like hands on hips or chest forward, have even been shown to boost confidence hormones. Crossed arms or legs might indicate defensiveness or discomfort, but can also be a self-soothing tactic. Fascinatingly, posture shapes not just how others perceive you, but how you feel internally, a phenomenon called embodied cognition. Observing someone's posture across different settings reveals their true comfort level and mindset. For example, shrinking into a chair during meetings may show anxiety, while a relaxed, open stance invites connection. Mastering posture reading helps you gauge unspoken feelings and boosts your awareness of subtle interpersonal dynamics. Facial expressions. Facial expressions are the most instinctive and truthful reflections of our emotions because they're controlled by the limbic system. While we can fake a smile with our lips, the genuine de-chin smile engages the eyes and reveals true happiness. Micro-expressions. Fleeting facial twitches lasting less than a second betray emotions like anger, surprise, or contempt before conscious control kicks in. Raised eyebrows often signal surprise or curiosity, while a furrowed brow shows confusion or concern. A clenched jaw hints at tension or suppressed anger. Remarkably, these expressions are universal across cultures, proving that faces speak a global emotional language. Becoming adept at spotting these subtle signs allows you to uncover hidden feelings behind words, enhancing understanding in personal and professional settings alike. Your face is often more honest than your mouth. Learning to read it unlocks a powerful communication tool. Hand gestures. Hands reveal what words may hide. Open palms convey honesty and openness. A gesture rooted in ancient times when showing empty hands meant no threat. Conversely, clenched fists or hidden hands often signal defensiveness or aggression. Rapid or erratic hand movements can indicate nervousness or attempts to mask insecurity, while slow, deliberate gestures exude confidence. Public figures frequently steeple their fingers, touching fingertips to form a triangle, as a subconscious display of control and authority. Finger pointing, however, tends to come off as aggressive or accusatory. Small fidgeting actions, like tapping or wringing hands, usually expose inner tension or impatience. When hand gestures align with speech, they boost credibility. Mismatched signals may hint at deception. Becoming mindful of these subtle cues in hand movement sharpens your ability to detect hidden emotions and improves communication effectiveness. Foot placement. Feet often betray feelings we try to hide, as they're less consciously controlled. Pointed feet usually indicate interest or engagement. If someone's feet point toward you, they're likely involved in the interaction. Angled or turned away feet suggest discomfort or a desire to exit. Crossing feet or wrapping them around a chair leg is a common grounding tactic in nervous situations. In group conversations, people's feet tend to align with those they favor or admire, revealing hidden social preferences. Foot fidgeting or constant shifting often signals anxiety or deceit. Despite being subtle and often ignored, foot placement offers reliable clues about true emotional states. Observing this can give you an edge in reading genuine interest or discomfort, even when faces and hands present a different story. It's a quiet but telling language of its own. Touch. Touch communicates intimacy, reassurance, and power like no other body language. A gentle touch on the shoulder can comfort, while a firm handshake projects confidence or dominance. The meaning of touch varies by culture and context. What's normal in one place may feel invasive in another. Hugs can signal anything from casual friendliness to deep emotional bonds, depending on their intensity and duration. Physically connecting through touch also releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress and builds trust. Yet, unwanted or mistimed touch can create discomfort or signal emotional distance. Even the absence of touch in close relationships can be telling. Learning to interpret when and how people use touch, or avoid it, helps reveal their true feelings and intentions, deepening your understanding of social dynamics. Proxemics. Personal space or proxemics is a subtle but powerful form of communication that reveals comfort, intimacy, and power dynamics without words. Everyone has an invisible bubble, and when it's invaded, it can trigger stress or defensiveness. Standing too close might show intimacy or dominance, while too much distance can seem cold or disengaged. Cultural differences play a big role. For example, Latin American cultures often prefer closer interactions, while Northern Europeans tend to keep more distance. The way people position themselves in a room also signals social roles. Leaders may take central or elevated spots, and sitting side by side often suggests cooperation, whereas face-to-face can hint at confrontation. Paying attention to these spatial cues helps you better understand emotions and relationships. By mastering proxemics, you improve your social awareness and can interact more respectfully and effectively in diverse settings. Breathing patterns. Breathing patterns reveal a lot about our emotional state, often more than words can express. Rapid, shallow breaths usually indicate anxiety, excitement, or stress, while slow, deep breathing suggests calmness and control. A sudden deep breath before speaking can show nervousness or hesitation, as if preparing for something tough. People who feel relaxed tend to breathe from the diaphragm, creating steady rhythms, whereas chest breathing often happens under pressure. Even sighs convey feelings like frustration, relief, or exhaustion. In close conversations, people's breathing can synchronize, strengthening their connection. Paying attention to these subtle respiratory cues offers insight into someone's real emotions, even when they don't say it outright. Understanding breathing patterns is a powerful way to grasp feelings beyond spoken language and enhance emotional awareness in your interactions. The power of stillness. Stillness commands attention and conveys confidence like few other body language cues. Remaining calm and motionless in tense situations signals self-control and authority, while fidgeting or constant shifting often exposes nervousness or insecurity. In public speaking, strategic pauses and stillness enhance message impact by focusing audience attention and creating suspense. Interrogators use silence and stillness to pressure responses, compelling others to fill uncomfortable gaps with revealing information. In personal interactions, combining stillness with direct eye contact projects honesty and trustworthiness. Choosing stillness over movement can be a powerful nonverbal strategy, influencing perceptions without uttering a word. Recognizing when someone employs stillness provides insight into their emotional and mental state, giving you a sharper perspective on unspoken dynamics. Now that you've uncovered these eye-opening body language secrets, how will you change the way you read people? I hope this new insight helps you better understand those around you in everyday life. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I read every single one. Share this with a friend who needs to see this. And don't forget to subscribe now so you don't miss what's coming next. Trust me, it's worth it.